we're going to do another story interpretation. So this is microeconomics, and this is a skill that you're going to have to learn to answer basically any microeconomics question. So I'm going to find one and then we'll get started. So this is a question that we may have even solved in the past. I'm not too certain right now. It's an uncertainty question. Okay, so a farmer believes that the probability that the next growing season will be abnormally rainy. Oh, I think I may have read that wrong. A farmer believes that the probability that the next growing season will be abnormally rainy is 0.5. Okay? With probability 0.5, he believes that the next growing season will be normally rainy. So this is just 50%, right? 50% abnormal and 50% normal, okay? And in this case, this second line didn't even have to be written, because if we know that 50% of the time it's going to be abnormal, we can infer that what's left is 50%. So 0.5 is left because it's out of 1. So now we have some income prospects. I do remember writing this out, but perhaps I didn't film it. I can't be sure. They are. So, right, where for a given crop, YNR and YAR represent the farmer's income when there is normal rain and abnormal rain, respectively, okay? So this is your normal rain and this is your abnormal rain. Let alpha be the proportion of land devoted to wheat, and 1 less alpha be the proportion of land devoted to corn. It's in between 0 and 1. So this is your I guess not your probability, but it's going to look a lot like it, okay? So I'm going to write beside wheat alpha. Beside corn, I'm going to write 1 less alpha. Okay? So as you can see, wheat is, I hope you don't hear my mom screaming downstairs. Ugh. So embarrassing, guys. Okay. The table above says that if the farmer devotes the entire land to wheat when the season has normal rain, his income is $28,000. By proportionality, assume that if he devotes a proportion alpha of the land to wheat where there is normal rain, NR, his income from wheat is 28,000 alpha, and his income from corn is 19,001 less alpha. Similarly, assume that if he devotes a proportion alpha of the land to wheat when there is abnormal rain, AR, his income from wheat is 10,000 alpha, and his income from corn is 15,001 less alpha. And then we have the utility function, which is U equals ln y, okay? Now, this question's being very nice to us because it's telling us a lot of what we have to know, like a lot. So he could have stopped right after the table, or no. He could have stopped the story right after the land proportion and then said, figure it out. But we've been given a lot. So our job now is to write down the farmer's objective function or his expected utility, okay? So let's run through what I'm going to do here, okay? First thing I'm thinking is, let's get those probabilities in there. So I'm going to put 0.5. So there's a 50% chance that it's abnormal. Okay. And this is our utility. Okay. You know what I might do? I'm wondering if this will work, actually. That's right. Okay, so there's one change I'm going to make. I put this bracket down too soon. Okay? I got too excited with the bracket. So 0.5, and then I'm going to put our utility in there. So 0.5 ln, and then we can start playing in here. So this is abnormal rain, okay? Which I wish I had labeled. It is labeled. I'm losing my mind. This is abnormal, this is normal. This is normal. This is abnormal. Don't know what I was looking at there. Okay. We're doing abnormal first. You could do normal first, it doesn't matter at all. This is wheat, so alpha 10,000 plus 1 less alpha, corn 15,000 plus 0.5 ln, alpha 28,000 plus 1 less alpha 19,000. Okay, look at that. It's pretty beautiful. And there's nothing we can really do here. Like, we can't simplify this any further. So it's not like the last story we did. But let's do ourselves a favor. Let's label everything, okay? Make sure we got everything. This is our probability. I'm gonna write prob. This is our utility. I'm gonna write U. This is our money corn, money C. This is our money wheat, is it not? Ooh, I got it backwards, guys. This is not our money corn, this is our money wheat. This is our money wheat. Money wheat, and then this is money corn, okay? Money corn. Okay, so everything's labeled. This is a great way to do it. If you ever have like a paper that you can write on during a midterm or an exam and you have a story to decode, it's super, super helpful. Like, write down all your rules and then ignore my mom downstairs. She's still screaming. Write down all your rules and then label everything. Okay, we have our probability, we have that, we have our utility, okay, and we have our y here, we have our wheat, and we have our corn, and we have our wheat, and we have our corn. Okay, like boom, 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 boom. And so you can't mess up, because you'll catch yourself. Like if I had made some mistake, and I was looking back on it, and I label everything, the likelihood of me finding something that I didn't put there or that I misplaced, I'm gonna find those mistakes so much more frequently. So I highly suggest labeling it all. I'm just gonna make sure we have this right. Yeah, it's correct. It's completely correct. Again, not too complicated, but it was an entire paragraph of information and a table, right? So, and it's gonna be a story you've never seen before, or a lot of things are gonna be different on a midterm or on an exam. So you need to get good at reading and understanding the story and putting it into economic terms. All right, thank you for watching.